What up?
What up? What y'all doing? Sorry, I had to get a little chilly in here. I had to put my hood on.
Scott Gibbons wins it again. Scott
Bro,
Gibbons.
he's always the first one. He's our number one fan, man. I like Scott.
We got John Fox.
He's not too. He's a close second. Man, they are on here quick.
Everybody's itching after watching MLF live for the past 2 days.
Woo. Yeah, I know.
What's up, Daryl, Lloyd, Chris?
Yeah, they were. I think 28 again. 28 pounds was the number today too. I think somewhere 27 or something.
Yeah.
Number.
Yeah, no, 31 pound bag this week.
31 pound?
Today, yeah, 31 pound bag was a big bag today.
Man, I didn't see that.
We got Ken on here, Scott's on here, Thomas Woodring, Woody's on here, Dan Carnes, your camping buddy this weekend.
Yeah.
If I decide to drive up, I'll come park in the parking lot and sleep outside in my truck.
Yeah, the MLF live on my phone.
Yeah.
I think we were all sitting at our office today watching the MLF. I think everyone knows what needs to be on their yak. That's for sure.
I mean, it's pretty easy to see. What do we got? The Senko, the swim jig. Seen a devil horse or devil horse equivalent out there.
I'm not bringing any rods.
Robert Phillips, Dave, Jason, John. Oh, yeah. Julia, Amy. I bet a Senko is number one bait this weekend. It's kind of hard to argue with, for sure. Roberto, what's up, buddy?
What's up? Amy, hello. And Julia, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'll go through and check all the names after we get off the live tonight and bounce them off the Fishing Chaos.
I think we had 20. We had 26 anglers, and I know there's quite a few that are still going to sign up in the morning that I've spoke to. So,
yeah, I haven't even signed up yet, to be honest with you. I'm gonna pull up the. Let me double screen this.
It's gonna be a good event.
Log in.
A lot of good fish are being caught out there this week. So
it started slow yesterday morning, but the afternoon was obviously fire.
Yeah, but that's happened both days, at least from what I've seen, for the most part.
All right, let's see. Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah, Roberto, as long as every time we have a tournament, weather messes with us. It's only a 40% chance in Florida. That you know what that means.
That means
bring some rain gear just to be safe, but we got to be smart.
I'm gonna draw a rain turtle on the ground, and hopefully it brings the rain. I don't know if the Air Force knows about the rain turtle, but the Army. When we want it to rain, when we want it to rain in the Army, we draw a rain turtle on the ground while we're in the field.
That's the most Army thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. So let's see.
Obviously, the Air Force doesn't know anything about the rain turtle because we're never really out in the field. So
yeah, always in that office.
We send an email.
So going down through this list, Amy Brown, I saw her. Chris Eastman, as he popped up. Chris Bailey's obviously here. Just saw Christopher Arazi. What's up, buddy? Chris Parker, saw him on here. Conrad, I haven't seen him hop on yet. Dan's on here. Daniel Butler, I don't think I've seen his name pop up yet. David Myers is on. Fred is on, I believe. G. Have you seen G pop up? John's on. Julia's on. Ken's on. Lloyd's on. Nick Slim, I haven't seen him pop up yet. Roberto's on. Sam Setting Case, I haven't seen him. Scott Corliss is on. Right? I know Scott Gibbs is on.
Conrad's here. He just popped up.
Yes.
And Nick Slim.
The second Sean's on.
Yep.
We'll just call him Woody. Thomas Woodring's on. Is Tim on? Tim Casales.
I'm pretty sure I saw him earlier.
Saw Timothy Campbell.
No, he's not.
I saw Timothy Strasbaugh. I don't know if I've seen Timothy Campbell.
Yeah.
Todd. Where's Todd at? Is he here yet? The man, Todd. Is Will on yet?
Will Gresham?
Yeah.
I didn't see him. He's normally hops on. Hey, John. No, MLF finishes up Friday too, by the way.
I see you, Nick.
But the Elite Series comes down pretty soon.
They're out, next week, I think.
Yeah, at Okeechobee too.
Yeah.
So.
All right, yeah. For the most part, we got everybody.
Yeah, and we'll go back through too. For those that aren't watching right now, we'll always go back through and make sure you guys, everyone is watching. So. My wife's watching. She's here too. She just said, "Where's my shout out?" So. But yeah,
if you didn't know, I'll bring it up again. Chris is a married man now, so everybody give congratulations to Molly and Chris Bailey. Like, look at that fancy ring.
Yeah. Well, I lost the other one, so had to go get it. It's been a week. Not even.
Hey, we're twins now. We both have the expensive tungsten rings.
Yeah. If all else fails, I'll put this on a hook or on my line and throw it out there this weekend.
Yeah, just Carolina rig it along those rocks I told you about.
Yeah. That's too funny. Yeah. And I will be there. I got a rental truck that I'm towing my not towing. I put the kayak in the bed of the truck, so we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, should be fun. Who's going out? Who's pre-fishing tomorrow? I'll be there. Plunking it around. I'm just going to go mess around with MLF guys and throw them off a little bit. All right.
I will not be up there. I gotta work. I'll get up there in the afternoon. I'm going to try and get up there in the afternoon.
Yeah. So, all right, we got quite a few folks in here. I'll start off the captain's meeting real quick with just some of the basic stuff, and then Sean's going to dive in a little bit deeper into the meat and potatoes of the boundaries and all that good stuff. We've already got a list of everyone who's watching, so that's good. For those of you that haven't noticed, I have made a post on our members only page of the location for tomorrow or for Saturday's award ceremony. Me and Sean and Todd, we've all talked. We agreed on a location on the north end, and the location for that is going to be the Okeechobee Recreation Area. It's on the northwest side of the lake. So that's where it's going to be. So if you can drop a comment in there and let us know how many folks are planning on coming, because I was going to order some pizzas and bring them to the award ceremony with some drinks for everyone. And we can kind of hang out and talk. We understand that the lake, if you're fishing on the south end, to get to the north end is 50-something minutes, Sean?
Yeah, from Clewiston up to that spot, it's like 51 minutes.
Yeah.
It was like yesterday afternoon, so.
We chose that spot. One, it's on the north end of the lake. If we find out that a lot of you guys and girls are fishing on the south end of the lake, we can make a change to where we're benefiting, or we're not, or where we find out where the top 3 anglers are, and we can come to you. That's where we have it at now. That's where it's scheduled to go now. And depending on the results, we could possibly change it, but that's the last resort. I don't want to change something last minute and make anyone upset. We had it south. Everyone from the north is going to have to go south. We understand that, it can be an inconvenience for this event just because the body of water is so large, and we're not narrowing it down to just a couple ramps for you guys to fish out of. So for this event, hopefully you guys can make it out there. We would love to see the top 3 finishers out there in the big bass come, just so that we can get pictures, give you guys your checks. We're going to be doing some giveaways from Torn Outdoors, some Nevin eyewear, your hats. I have the Florida Kayak Bass Trail hats that I'll be handing out as well. And then if no one comes and picks up the hats, I'm mailing them out next week. I'm just going to get boxes and mail them out to the anglers so you guys have them. I don't want to hold on to them any longer, so I'm just going to bite the bullet and mail them out to you guys. But yeah, that's what that looks like. Registration again ends tomorrow at 8:00. So if you're watching this and you haven't registered yet, make sure you do so before 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And yeah, that's all I have as far as that goes. We're at 27 or 26 anglers now, so we'll easily be over the 30 angler mark come before Friday. So that's awesome. Did I miss anything for that?
No. I think you pretty much covered it. I know, just taking a glance at the rules. So Chris will we'll get on a call tomorrow night, and we'll post the payouts once registration ends at 8 p.m., I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
And we'll make a post probably around that, between 8 and 8:30, about the payouts, what they're going to be sitting at, along with the code for Saturday morning. Obviously, no pre-fishing after 8 p.m. Friday night. That's when you can't be on the water anymore until the next morning, which is launch no earlier than 3:30 or 3:30 a.m. and lines in at 6:30, lines out at 3:30. Checking off the water is
4:30.
4:30.
Yeah, so it's an hour after lines out, so it gives you some time to get back to your boat ramp. Make sure you check in off the water. If you, for some reason, are still on the water at 4:30, I get messages all the time. That button's not going to be there anymore. It disappears. That it goes away after 4:30, and then we get notified, and then we'll just have to go bait. We'll have to text and make sure you're good. So if it disappears, just send me a message on Facebook. Say, hey, I'm good, and you're off the water. If not, then we're gonna have to come looking for you.
Yeah, and just going further down through this, safety. Obviously, have your flag and your 360 light on. If you have a motor, obviously you have to have your bow mount and navigation lights. So make sure you're legal and safe out there. Obviously the big MLF tournament's going to be done and over with, but there's a bunch of those snowbirds out there fishing on the weekends also. The lake's been pretty busy, so just be safe when you're navigating to your starting spots. If you're launching that early in the morning at 3:30, between 3:30 and 6:30, just be careful navigating up. Let's go. Let me scan down through this. Let's see. We already talked legalities of your kayak and what you need. Permitted fishing methods, artificial lures only. Location is Lake Okeechobee. We'll highlight that here in a second. We all understand scoring to the closest quarter inch. We're not going to talk AOI points, measuring device, catch boards only, photo criteria. So we'll just brush over it again. Hand placements allowed on the fish. There's appropriate location located in the rules on fishing chaos. Center of the body, not underneath the gill flap, not over the eyes or mouth or the tail. And the caudal fin, I believe, at the caudal fin back to the tip of the tail is off limits. So if you guys don't have any questions on that, I think that's broad strokes over the rules, unless you guys want to highlight anything else.
Minimum 12-inch obviously. So nothing's changing. We're 4 tournaments in, and you guys have been doing a fantastic job. Amanda with real tournament management hasn't had to reach out to me for anything too crazy. So overall, really good job. I mean, no complaints. And for those of you that have had a fish DQ'd, we've handled it well, and there hasn't been really any trouble with that. So just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, y'all are making it easy for the judges to judge your fish, and that's all we can ask for. So just keep doing that. Making sure your identifiers. One thing I did notice is some anglers are putting that identifier card like right up next to the tail of the fish. Make sure that you leave like an inch and a half past the tail, just so that the person who's judging the fish can clearly identify that 1/4 inch increment. If it is a 25 or a 24 and 3/4, if you're blocking it, it can impact, or they can deny your fish for the inaccurate measurement. So just be mindful of that. And the code Todd had mentioned, we're going to shorten the code from 4 letters. We're going to go down to, we're going to make it a 3-character code, just so that you can fit it into those boxes a little bit easier. So we'll have that for you guys at 8 p.m. tomorrow. And if you guys do not have your identifier card, the PVC one that Todd had we had given out already, the identifier card can be printed out underneath the files of our members only page, or you can message me and I'll send you the PDF for it. But you have to be using our identifier card and code for the events, which is pretty basic.
Yeah. So I was going to answer. So Scott, I was going to go in that. So, like I said before, specifically on launching, any public launch that provides you access into Lake Okeechobee, and yes, you can lock through. Like, so you go to Clewiston Boat Ramp and you got to go through the lock to get to the main lake. Once you're through that lock and on main Lake Okeechobee, it's all eligible water. Outside of those locks that lead in the canals is out of play. And I'll pull up Google Earth here in a second, but hopefully that clarifies everything. Like if you launch on the southwest corner, like you're going to go into the monkey box and you launch in Herbert Hoover Dike, like going down through that canal, that's going to be eligible water. And I'll pull it up, and I have the screenshot up on the members only page. I'll zoom in on it here in a second once I share this, and we'll talk through it a little bit more to clarify. The rim canal inside the levee is fair game. All right. Anything outside those locks is not. And of course, it wants to give me a hard time.
Chris Parker said North End is fire. I think he's going to be fishing the south. I think he's playing reverse psychology.
I think so. I think he said he's working. So let's see. Present. StreamYard's weird about presentations. Let me know if you guys can see that full screen. Is that coming through good?
We got it.
All right. All right, we'll start down here on the south end, South Bay, right? So right here's like South Bay Boat Ramp. Last time I checked, it's closed. It may be open now. I know they've been doing construction on the thing for years. But starting at South Bay Boat Ramp, we'll head north. If you launch there, you can fish the rim canal all the way up through here because you're inside the levee. Let me zoom out a little bit. So all of this is fair game. If you launch at Torrey Island, right, there's a boat ramp right here. This is all eligible water. You can't fish this canal outside the Lake Okeechobee. I don't think there's any way to lock through. But if you come all the way around, heading north along the east side of the lake, the rim canal is completely in play. Are you guys getting that good?
Mm-hmm.
Chris, Todd?
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Just let me know because I don't see you guys. I just got Google Earth pulled up.
Yeah, you're fine.
So all of this is in play. This is the levee. All the levee around Lake Okeechobee going up to the northeast side. Coming up. All of this is in play on this side of the levee. And let's see. This is in play. Outside this lock, out of play. This canal out here, right along the levee, is not in play. All right. And I'll out and show you generally where we're at. We're at Chansey Bay up here. This canal right along Chansey Bay is out of play. So that's outside of Lake Okeechobee. This is on the inside. Fair game. And we'll get on up here. This canal right here is out of play. If you're on the inside of the levee, you're in good water. And we got Taylor Creek up here, which is out of play. So you have to stay down here. If you launch up here and you lock through, you can start fishing once you lock through.
I was wanting to go fish in the neighborhood up there.
And we have this is in play because it's out of levee. And our meetup location, you can launch right here, but you have to cross under 78. Once you get under 78 and you're on the southeast, or we'll call it the east side of 78, you're fair game. And you can fish the Kissimmee River out to main Lake Okeechobee. You can launch up here at C. Scott Driver, but you got to cross underneath the bridge. Go ahead, Todd.
There's 3 launches right there. There's the one that you just showed. There's the other one on the other side of the thing. And then there's a little, almost like a small kayak launch that's right up there by that little bowl of water. Right there where your thing is. Yeah.
And you guys can launch right there also.
Yeah.
All right. So anything past 78 bridge on the Kissimmee River is up here is out of play. Down here is in play.
Taking out all my good spots.
This canal on the inside of the levee, you can fish it. This canal outside the levee is out of play. Inside, Lake Okeechobee's fair game. You probably can't get back in here. You can fish all these backwater canals. Moving down, and let's see. Right here, you can fish all the way up to 78. This canal leads out to main Lake Okeechobee, but the canal outside this levee over here and down here is out of play. But you can fish all the way up to 78 right here. And it leads out to main Lake Okeechobee along the west wall.
I don't think we own airboats.
It's not wanting me to zoom out. Herbert Hoover Dike. You can launch down here. You can't go underneath 78 and fish any further to the above 78. But anything below, you can fish that canal all the way down. Yeah, all the way down into the monkey box, all fair game. Then right here, so you can get down here and fish the rim canal. It can't cross under 78. I don't think you can get through there anyways. But you can't cross underneath 78. Be able to.
Is that a launch?
But
is that
if you move down here, the rim canal is right up here. No.
Keep going. No, keep going up.
Is that what you're talking about?
Right there by where's Florida Fish?
Right here at
Creek.
Fish Eating Creek.
Yeah.
Fish Eating Creek.
Yeah, that looks like a ramp, isn't it?
It appears to be a launch, and that Fish Eating Creek, I believe, is on an authorized launch list on the link, and that's fair game to launch from. Once you get down the rim canal, so there's some buoy rim canal right here. This is all eligible water, but I am unsure. I have never fished this section, but you have some buoys that cross right here. That's all eligible water, but I don't think you're going to be able to navigate that. If you can, by all means, navigate it. But the rim canal is in play, like I've said over and over again. Rim canal all the way down here in Moorhaven, inside, fair game. Rim canal all the way down, fair game, inside the levee, all the way down we're almost getting close to Clewiston. All fair game, and now we're in Clewiston. I've launched here a lot of times. You can launch here right here at Clewiston Public Boat Ramp, or you can go up on the levee and launch right down here. There's a boat ramp right there. But if you launch here, you got to go down this canal, go through the lock, and then you're in eligible water in Clewiston. And again, rim canal, fair game all the way back down, all the way to South Bay where we started.
I'm going to need like 6
fair game.
Power batteries.
Do you have any questions? Just go ahead and drop them in the comments. Yeah. So if you have any questions, hopefully that wasn't too boring, long, drawn out. I know it was terrible talking through that, but hopefully that clarifies everything. Buckhead Ridge. Let's go back up to let's go. We are allowed to log through. He is not Saturday. It's open. It's open. So I'm assuming Chris or Rozzy's talking about South Bay's open. Buckhead
It was
Ridge.
the one that you said it's the one you said that was under construction for a while is open.
Okay, yeah, South Bay Boat Ramp. I just completely quit trying to go there. Buckhead Ridge. Did I answer your question, Scott? If not, just give me a call after this, and we'll verify Buckhead Ridge because I'm not exactly sure where that's at. Hopefully you don't have any questions. If you do, go ahead and drop them in the comment box. Hopefully that's pretty clear. Hopefully you guys can find clear water or clean water on Lake Okeechobee because that's where the fish are at. If not, I heard Conrad knows all about the lake. He'll tell you exactly where to fish.
Yeah, this is Conrad's home lake, so who's going to upset him on his home lake?
I'll look it up. Just give me 1 minute.
So while we're waiting, let's drop in the comments section below what the winning weight is, or length, what the winning length is going to be for Saturday. Jason Denise says me. What's going to be the length that takes home first place? I think this is going to be our 98.25.
I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna say it's gonna break 100.
Oh wow! I'm gonna comment on here just so everybody remembers what I said. 98.25 is what I'm going on. Oh, people are dropping it in there hot.
Say 101.
Oh, people are dropping it in there hot. Sorry, I have it on. All right. Sorry, I had to drop my comment in there. 98. Oh, I did it underneath the Florida Kayak Bass Trail. That's great. 8675309. Chris Parker says 102 in the north end. Was that what did it last time you fished? That's good. I just want one fish. And I want that one fish to be like 8 pounds, and I'd be happy. I don't care about anything else. $101. Okay. So who's Florida strain? Is that Timothy Campbell?
I think it's Sean.
It's Woody.
Oh, that's Woody? Okay, I couldn't see the picture, but I know it's YouTube, so I was like, okay.
102 in the north end.
I see a bunch of 97s. That's good. Yeah, I hope so. Chris Mitchell, what does that mean? An inch? or he's not going to catch anything. What's going on, Woody? 534. Yeah, that's good. Lloyd Hardy. Yeah, Lloyd's probably gonna win. Lloyd's gonna upset Conrad. Lloyd's on fire. Lloyd, Nathaniel, all those guys, man. They've been catching some fish. They've been pretty consistent too in all of our events this year as well. So that is for sure. Amy, you're gonna catch 5. I promise you. You're gonna do good. As long as the weather cooperates, we'll be good. Yeah, so MLF, yeah, they've been catching them. Hey, y'all just go fish Clewiston. Go fish where they're dumping the bass off at. You'll be fine. you'll catch them all.
Retreads.
Yeah, just go down there. They're down in Clewiston, so just launch there and hang around the boat ramp. Hopefully, I didn't steal someone's game plan by saying that, but. Mike had to leave. He went back up to, I think it was Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, unfortunately, Mike, your water up there is not eligible for this event. Sorry, it's OB, but maybe next time.
Would that be the Rim Canal?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it stinks that he had to leave and go back up there. We always had a good time fishing. John, hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So,
just get a cast net and go by the lock.
Can I get a stand-in? Yeah, I'll be standing in for you. I'll fish on your behalf too. Yeah, I'll have an identifier card for you and for me, and then we'll do it. So I won't finish last.
No, in reference to the Buckhead Ridge, I know C. Scott Driver's right up a minute drive from Buckhead Ridge. I'm not sure what boat ramp you're exactly talking about, but you have the Okeechobee 2 boat ramps right there, and C. Scott Driver boat ramp all in the same general area. So. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much, I don't think we have anything else as far as like captain meeting stuff goes. If you guys have any questions while y'all are out on the water, just understand there's the phone and an email icon on Fishing Chaos. I'll go there, make sure all that information is up to date. You have my number, Sean's number, or Todd. You can give us a call. Just give us a call, but also understand that we're out there. We're all 3 of us are going to be out there competing too, but that doesn't matter. Give me a call, I'll answer, and we'll make sure we get everything taken care of. For something happens on your way in or while you're out there, just shoot us a text. We'll help you out in any way we can. I'll have identifiers with me at my ramp. That does not mean that I'm going to drive 30 minutes to another boat ramp to hand them out. I'll drop tomorrow because I'm not even sure where I'm going to be fishing yet. I'll drop where I'm going to be launching from, and I'll leave some in the bed of my truck, and you guys are more than welcome to come by and grab them out of the bed. I'll give some to Todd, and Sean has some too, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I have a big old bundle. I'll be 99%. I'll be at Torrey Island, going to the old history.
Hey Bailey, will your truck be the one that has the Enterprise sticker on it?
Oh my god! No, I'll. It's not the black Ram anymore. It's I call it Clifford. It's the big red Dodge. It's about as red as you can. It's red, so you ain't gonna miss it. I promise you.
We're gonna write "just married" on the back of it and dangle some monster cans from the Reese hitch.
Yes, hopefully it's good luck. I don't know. I need some luck right now. My luck's run out between my vehicle. I got married. It's just it's a bunch of stuff going on in my life right now. So hopefully I can catch a decent limit. So, but yes, We all three of us will have identifier cards with us. Be aware. Just be aware. Don't double check, triple check before you leave. Make sure if you need to wipe off your old codes, make sure you do that before you get to the boat ramp. Just so that you guys are not trying to find like wipes or something to clean it, because it does take a lot for it to come off if it's still on there. But I've used what's that stuff called?
We used off last time.
Off, yeah, off works really, really well to get off the permanent marker. Or just go on our Facebook page and use the paper identifier and print them out. And I also know, I think Scott Corliss has some as well that he made. So if you're fishing near him, I'm sure he can give you a couple.
And,
yeah, if I'm gonna blow by Torrey Island, go to Clewiston, I'll let you guys know. And you can meet me at what is it, the Pilot in South Bay, and I'll hand you identifier.
Yeah, and if you guys are coming to this event and don't have your hat yet, if you ordered one, shoot me a message. Let me know where you're going to be at. If you're not going to be able to make it to the event ceremony, I will be in Okeechobee tomorrow night on the north end. I'm staying at a KOA. If you guys are there, we can link up and I can give you guys your hats there and an identifier if you need it.
tournament tip. ID card, tournament tip. Double check how you write your numbers down. Don't do a stupid thing like I did one time and put it in there backwards. Get dyslexic and put their numbers on there wrong. Get your a DQ because you don't have the right number on there.
Yeah.
Always double check how you write the numbers down.
Yeah. We'll make it simple for you for this event. So that's all I got. I don't want to keep us on here too long. There's no reason to make it longer than 35, 37 minutes. So I ain't got any question. I don't have anything else I'd like to add. Sean, Todd, you guys got anything?
I think we covered it all. Like Bailey and Todd have said over and over, just give us a call. Like, you guys can call me anytime and I'll answer the call. So
yeah. Life vest, wear your life vest. If it's going to be windy, rainy out there, just be smart, be safe. If for any reason it gets out of hand and we deem that it's not safe for us to be navigating out on the water, you will get a notification through Fishing Chaos to let you guys know that to get off the water, or anything safety related will come through an email or text notification of Fishing Chaos. So when you registered in the event, whatever phone number or email that went to, that's where those notifications get sent, just in the case of emergency. Yeah, John. Yeah, just where you like. John Fox says PFD. Yeah, and Chris Mitchell, what's your question?
He's just saying that to keep you talking.
Oh, Chris, I do have a question. How he had a the kayaks cushion coming? They are being shipped out Tuesday. Yes, they will be shipped out Tuesday, and we will get them in the mail to you guys. If you're not going to be able to make the next event, I'm going to try to mail them out so you'll have them for the next event. So we're bringing Chris Mitchell on next time. He's giving us a hard time. He comes in late and he starts giving us a hard time. So we'll bring him on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday. It's going to be beautiful out there.
Yeah, we can keep talking.
Next week, we're going to have road fishing on our show. Next Thursday.
Yes. That's going to be awesome. We got some cool things that Todd's going to keep doing his interviews because he's really good at them, and they're his peeps. So,
we're going to have Ethan Jett on here from Road Fishing. He's going to be live in the studio here with me, and he's going to be down fishing the Hobie event that weekend. So anyway, we're going to have him on here. If you have any questions for him, be sure to ask.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I got to meet him at the KFL championship. So super cool dude. And yeah, Michael, give me your address. I'll send you your kayak cushion. We did buy some extras. So if you guys didn't get your order in, We'll once we get the shipment in, we will post a link on our Facebook page so you can order them. I don't even want to know. I forgot again.
No, I forgot again.
Yeah.
Get your swim jigs and your Senkos ready.
That's it.
All right. Y'all have a good night. And
Good night.
I will see you guys on Saturday.
Wait. I have one more thing I'd like to add. I'm just kidding.
All right,
just
everybody
for
have a
Chris
good night.
Mitchell.
Yeah. Hey, make sure you guys travel safe. It gets foggy at times around Lake Okeechobee. So just be careful on the road. Take your time. Did y'all ever talk about what I asked? Yeah, we'll talk at Tuesday, Robert. We'll talk at Tuesday. I brought it up to the team, and we're discussing it. So we'll bring it out because we've already made one change specifically. Go ahead.
The live's going to be Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk the championship, the team championship for the KBF that night too. So.
All right. I think
that's all we got.
I think my ADD's pretty much over with. All right, you guys have a good night. Safe trips.
High Lines, we'll see y'all Friday. Drive safe to Okeechobee.
Good luck, everyone.
And, don't catch them all. Save some for me.
Yeah, for real. Good night.
And if you're catching them, let me know. I want to come get some.